After the murder of Habil, the earth was no longer the same. Adam alayhi salam had just found out that his son had been murdered, and humanity had witnessed its first great sin. Grief settled in to the home of the first prophet. Then Allah granted Adam and Hawa a son. They named him Sheeth, a gift from Allah. Islamic traditions tells us that Sheeth was born to replace righteousness, not as a replacement for Habil himself, but as a continuation of obedience on earth. Sheeth grew up under the direct care of Adam alayhi salam. He learned the names Allah taught Adam, the rules Allah set for humanity, the dangers of shaitan, and the memory of Jannah and the pain of exile. Islamic scholars report that Sheeth was the most righteous of Adam's children after Habil. Adam loved him deeply, not only as a son, but as a trust from Allah. As Adam's life neared its end, Islamic tradition states that he gathered his children and appointed Sheeth as his successor. Adam entrusted him with divine knowledge, sacred instructions, written scriptures. According to early reports, Allah revealed 50 scriptures to Sheeth, containing guidance, rulings, and remembrance. There is a debate amongst scholars that Sheeth was a prophet or not. He is not mentioned in the Quran, however, he is mentioned by Prophet Muhammad ﷺ in the Hadiths, and we just know that Sheeth was a righteous servant of Allah. Sheeth's mission was preservation, not confrontation. There was no widespread disbelief yet, but his task was to maintain Tawheed, prevent corruption, preserve sacred knowledge, and judge with justice among the people. Humanity was still united, but differences began to appear. According to Islamic reports, some people remained firm upon obedience to Allah. Others began drifting towards desires and negligence. Sheeth lived among them as a teacher, a judge, and a reminder. He ruled with wisdom, not force. He warned gently because hearts were still soft. Islamic scholars describe Sheeth as extremely devoted to worship, patient, quiet in leadership, and firm in justice. He avoided pride and excess. His life was not about expansion, but about protection of faith. Islamic tradition states that Sheeth lived a long life, as was common in early generations. Before his death, he passed leadership to the righteous among his descendants. From his lineage would come Idris alayhi salam, then Nuh alayhi salam, and a long chain of prophets after them. Sheeth returned to Allah. Faith was still alive on earth, and that was his victory. Some religious traditions suggest that Sheeth alayhi salam had to deal with music that was started by shaitan, but ultimately Allah knows best whether this is true or not. Sheeth alayhi salam was entrusted with divine knowledge after Adam, given scriptures, and tasked with preserving Tawheed and righteousness at the very beginning of humanity. Other prophets came to correct nations. Sheeth came to protect direction. Before disbelief became loud, before corruption spread, Allah sent a human to guard a faith quietly. That was Sheeth alayhi salam.